Lucy! You're so slow. If only you had some go fast tiles. Welcome back, my fellow duplicants, to Oxygen Not Included Super Modded playthrough. Today we've got a couple new mods we're going to be playing with down here while we kind of sweep some things up and clean the base to make it look a little bit nicer. First and foremost, we're going to try to make our dupes go super fast like Rex here. And that's going to be using the go fast tiles, known as Asphalt. So this mod right here converts oil into bitumen, and then we can use that to make asphalt. Now bitumen has always been in the game, we just never really used it for anything, so it's going to be recycled. You can also configure how fast this actually boosts your duplicates. Currently it's set to 100% boost as far as how fast they'll move, but I've heard you can go much, much higher. Now, if there's another thing that I've noticed inside of my base is that I do have a lot of nasty mixed gases, and they're kind of just floating around in relatively high pressure in some places. Wouldn't it be nice if we had a fan to move stuff around? Well, introducing fan tiles by Test 447 over here. So these are basically designed to move either gases or liquids from one side to the other. There's a couple different fan types that allow us to either compress or just move stuff from one side to the other with different overpressure conditions. So we're definitely gonna have to play around with that. All right, so first things first, let's see if we can get some of those bitumen things. This thing is an oil refinery. Oh, there it is. It just comes out of this thing when you start to run it, and it's a byproduct of the oil refinery. Oh, that's cool. Make more petroleum dupes. Much more. And just in case you were wondering, no duplicates were lost or stuck over here in the formation of this silo. I think Rex was wearing the proper PPE and therefore was just fine. However, look at all of this nasty gases. We got carbon dioxide, chlorine, and some steam there. And Lucy, you're running through oil. I suppose that's pretty quick for running through oil. And look at the numbers go. I guess the main thing to take away here is that a lot of dupes are running from left to right. Matter of fact, they're running around quite a bit here in order to sweep things up. So it would be nice if they had some faster tiles to move around. All right, since we're gonna be running through here quite a bit, let's go ahead and try to put in a bunch of asphalt here. Actually, here, we'll put it in right there. Okay, you know what would be nice right on over here is a way to kind of suck in the gas and make sure that we run it over the deodorizers. These things don't really do anything except for sit in one spot and then try to convert whatever polluted oxygen makes its way to them. Perfect opportunity for a brand new fan. So let's give it a try. Let's go ahead and slap down one of these little fan tiles right there and see what happens. We have a couple different fans here. We've got a compressor block, a high pressure block, and a standard fan. So I think we're just going to go with the standard for right now and see what happens if we blow this past the deodorizer right here. And while that's under construction, I'm going to try to come up with another design over here. This is going to be a little bit more industrial. I might be able to actually automate the delivery and receiving of this. Ooh, it's priority level 1 dupes. Priority level 1. You don't have to build it, Rex. Go do something else, please. Thank you. The idea here is that we can use a high pressure fan block to bring in the surrounding oxygen here, blow it through. It turns it into clean oxygen. But the main thing is that we're going to get clay out of it, and that's what I want. Dupes, priority level 1. Rex. Yeah, you don't need to build that. There is a priority level 0 mod. Haven't installed it yet, but I'm getting there. Boogies, priority level 1. Hey, there we go. Fan block, not in gas. Okay, so it's going to kind of depend on what's going on here, but look at this. It is actually doing the thing. It's moving the gas. This thing's taking care of it. Wow, that's pretty cool. Ooh, you can see a little bit of polluted oxygen You can see a little bit of polluted oxygen made its way past the deodorizer. Okay, cool. You know, the thing is, I'm going to be in need of oxygen over in this area in order to fire up my rockets. And as it turns out, I have a fair amount of oxygen right over here. So here's what I have in plan. I'm going to take the high pressure gas fan block. We're going to run it past a couple of deodorizers. And then I could put it inside of a filtered gas pump. Or maybe I end up just using a compressor right over here, running it into this spot, and then pumping it out after that. We can bring it down to 10 degrees Celsius using the thermoelectric generator. So the compressor fan block does use a fair bit more power, twice as much as the last one, but maybe that's a better idea. Let's find out. Meep, you coming back? Hey dude, welcome back. Oh dude, you messed up the gantry, man. Oh. That's a lot of mess. Did we at least ship the parts out? No, we did not. It's probably because we nuked them on the way by. Oh, look at how happy Meep is. Where are you going? Oh, I see. We do need these resources. What do we have? Some refined carbon, a little bit of coal, some diamond, fullerene. Only 1,000 grams of it. And some niobium, which will actually be really quite useful. We have so much heat down here. Look at this. We need more generators. 2 is not enough. Okay, so here's my little blueprint for the polluted oxygen setup here. If I go ahead and just copy this real quick, make sure that we place it 3 tiles apart, so we can kind of do the ladder and the transit tube if I want to. That'll go right down there, and hopefully we can build this up and it'll work pretty good. Although what good would a building be if it didn't make your eyes bleed a little bit? So let's go ahead and put some heavy watt wires in there. We got lead, we got plenty of lead. We can just bring that in, all of this stuff. You know, I didn't intend it, but this area over here is suddenly becoming quite the construction zone. We're gonna keep building this area up, aren't we? And have we shipped out our stuff? Nope. It's just sitting there. I suppose one option is to just empty the storage. Oh, there we go. Ha. Thanks. Man, look at these dupes go. They're building like crazy. Man, this is a lot of sour gas. Look at this. Oh, it's everywhere. Sour gas, sour gas. Oh, that's rude. And it's hot. Look at the temps on this stuff. Just hold in there, thermoelectric generator. You'll be all right. Actually, you will not be okay. What about this meat though? Unrefrigerated. Sweep that up. All right, so let's go ahead and deconstruct some of these buildings right up here. And then we can try to do something on top of that. I think I'm gonna try to do the refined material. There's a couple of machines I haven't built yet, right? We haven't done anything with the helium extractor. No idea what to do with that. We might as well try to do something with it. So let's slap that down over here. Okay, so the other thing I want to build up here is going to be the molecular forge. I want to slap one of those down. This thing can get a little toasty, so maybe I want to make it out of steel. I think for right now, I think it's okay. It's gold amalgam though. Now, if we can ship stuff into this area, filtration medium. Oh no, what's happening up here? Oh, what's happening here? We've got loads of carbon dioxide, and the carbon dioxide is freezing? Oh, somebody opened this door, and behind that is 190 kilograms of carbon dioxide per tile. Fair enough. And what are you doing? Attempting to store some liquid oxygen at bleh temperatures. You know what? We've got that whole new liquid oxygen system that I need to build up. That needs to happen in this area, eventually. Somewhere up here is like a chimney into space, and we're just venting all of this gas, you know, out the top of our silo here, which I think I might be all right with it being all of this nasty sour gas, which is useful somewhat, but the steam, save the steam. Okay, I did design this silo slightly different in that there's room for a fire pole. I should be able to put one of those in here, and it may not melt. Like, this isn't a real high priority dupes. You know, you can build it whenever you want, but this should help you move a little bit faster. Okay, I was able to dig down into this area here and kind of expose the bottom of the map a little bit more, and you can see that we are melting quite a bit of the core already. So you can see the water that's moving in. This is at 70 degrees Celsius, and it's flowing in there pretty good. So it won't be too long before this is one giant ocean of just melted water. But if we're looking at other spots where we could possibly compress some gas, like this would be perfect. I may not have to do like a super door compressor if I can, you know, if I can spend that on a compressing fan block. I mean, the nice thing about that is this actually costs a consistent amount of money. Sorry. It's not money, it's power. It costs a consistent amount of power, whereas a door compressor can actually run for free. So I think that's actually a little bit more fair when it comes to whatever you're trying to do. Lucy! Ah, you're so slow. Do you have the skills to upgrade yet? You're getting closer. Meep, you're definitely gonna get the new rocket setup. Yeah. Holy moly, I got duplicates with a morale of 62? Rotari, what? Xenix 66? What? Alright, so how are things doing up here? This needs to be a little bit hotter, so I'm gonna put a little bit of a space heater in there just to kind of keep it hot. Everything else looks like it's running pretty good. Everybody's enjoying the vertical wind tunnel today. Very nice. Hot tubs in just about full use. Soggy feet. Okay, who spilled something on the ground? Is this liquid pump not doing anything? No, it's doing just fine. I've decided to reroute this a little bit. That ladder was kind of annoying, so it'll be less annoying now. How's our pips doing? Ooh, they're doing pretty good. How's the hatches doing? Fantastic. Look at all of those. Oh, man. What have we loaded up with this? Dirt. Okay. Space is doing all right. It looks like it needs a little bit more sweeping, though. Ooh, that's a meteor damage. Come on. You can do it. Look at that. Kills 3,000. Okay, so these things do a lot of work while they're up there. Overload damage? Whoa. Oh, maybe that's what's going on here. We break the wires, and that's why things shut down. Oh. All this time. Well, I can fix that problem. Because once again, my gold is buried behind this wall of regolith. Oops. Alright, so there we go. I put some corrections in. This thing should be a little bit better off now. Oh, no, we got some more stuff to dig over here. Hopefully digging doesn't blow up anymore. I kind of got rid of the falling sand dig thing. See if we can run this oil refinery a little bit more. Yes, we are enabled, so we should have some errands. Oh yes, Numbers is going to run over there. Hopefully we can get those asphalt tiles down. Start flying. I'll move this thing. We don't really need these here. Alright, so here we go. We can see the little compressor guys running. Okay, so this is interesting. Since it is a compressor, there's a good chance we're going to start to suck up this carbon dioxide down here. Because there's several tons of it. Ooh, look at all that steam. What? Alright, so what else can we do with these compressor blocks here? Well, I think we can use the turbine down here on this crude oil and force it into, you know, the ground or something like that. So if we have a spot where it'd be better off to store the crude oil, then yeah, I think that would actually work. So if we have like a bulkhead over here, okay, and then we kind of have a ladder going right down into this area, we should be able to go down here and start to dig this stuff out just a little bit, leaving a fair amount of earth around it. We should be able to then use the compressor turbine block here to force liquids into this area. Zach, what happened, dude? Oh no. Oh no. Quick, emergency dig. Get up. Zach, you need to move on down here. Like, now. Forever then, you too. Okay, that's one duplicate. Thank you, Forever then. Oh no, they're both there. Alright, let's take a look at this asphalt tile. Boom! Just look at how fast Dr. Byron was there. It was over so fast, I hardly even noticed it. Alright, here we go. Duplicate's coming back. We'll watch it at normal speed. You can kind of see just how... No! Wrong button! Crap. Sorry, Doctor. Let's try that again. Valkyrie. Zoom! Yeah, the asphalt tiles are really fast. I like that. We're definitely going to try to put them in right here, where duplicates are doing a lot of running. I'll make them a little bit faster. Ooh, and if possible, this is a spot where they would benefit from. Especially Lucy. So slow. Okay, so you can see that the fan, once it's not exposed to mixed gases here, just seems to run continuous. So it does stutter a little bit when you have mixed gases, but not always. So what I should have inside of here is fairly high pressure. So we have a ton of oxygen. That's pretty good. And a fair amount of carbon dioxide. Both of those are good because we can actually use both of those. I've got a fair amount more filtered gas things inside of here in case I want to use it for something. But for the most part, I'm expecting the two gases. Okay, so I need to run a line down here. This is going to be for filtration medium. And that's going to potentially just be like regolith and all that good stuff. So that can flow somewhere out of here. Has to go a long ways. And then if I want to ship something back, well, then here's a return line. Now that can be used for all sorts of stuff. We've got a bunch of refined metals and whatnot that I can make down here, so this one will probably get a little bit more use. Alright, so this is pretty cool. You can kind of see that this area down here is opened up. You can see that the compressor turbine is bringing in more and more crude oil. So that number's increasing. Cool. Well, that number's decreasing, but it should increase over time somewhere. I hope. Now, obviously, just leaving this open and letting gravity do the work would also do the work. But for right now, I suppose I could leave that door open. But this thing should begin to compress liquid at some point, allowing us to have even more crude oil down here. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot about what's going on up here. Hey, look at that. It's nice and cool. Good job, thermoelectric generators. Guess we don't need a whole bunch of them, so. Hey, you know what? We've got this new fan thing. That might actually just work out great here. All right, so let's try this. A high pressure fan block. We're going to put it right here. We're gonna switch out some of these tiles to different things and see if it works. All right, so we can see in this little spot here, the fan is doing a good job here. So you can see the pressure on the right is relatively low as compared to what it is over here on the left. Look at that. 6.3 kilograms, only 3.6. Nice. That thing's pretty handy, isn't it? Now this thing is only going to run until this area over here on the left is at 20 kilograms, but yeah, I think it's pretty cool. It works like a pump, more or less, just on the wall. Ha! I wonder how the liquid is doing down here. Ooh, it's doing all right. It's moving it. Doesn't move very quick. That should probably be flipped back to auto. Ooh, that should probably be dug up. I'm going to have to reinforce this area right here. Otherwise, it's going to explode. Okay, so the other thing that we do have inside of here is a little bit of sour gas. Kind of figured that would be the deal. So I have several pipes that are running all over the place. So this one's running down here like this one to that one. I have a couple of extras just in case I need to tie those into other tanks and whatnot. But if we do have sour gas, that's probably going to be a heavier gas, probably right down here. So for right now, we're just gonna run that straight down. I was kind of curious to see how much gas we'd get in there. Whew. 14 point something oxygen, a lot of carbon dioxide, a little bit of chlorine. I'm gonna need even more tanks. Hey, look, we got some brand new tiles. Check these out. Dupes, you wanna come down here and run through this? Anybody? How's the decor on these things? Ugh. Asphalt tiles, not so good, but they are fast. Hey, even Lucy looks like she's going pretty quick. And then you see how slow she goes after that. Slow. Lucy's such a good example for this. See? Looking pretty fast. All of a sudden, and then you kind of head on over the ladder, not so quick. Get on up here, get on some normal tiles, and then wait for the sink. Still waiting for the sink. Who put the sink here? And normal speed. Even slower on the carpeted tile. Oh, Meep! Testing out those liquid wall pumps. That looks like it did great. Oh, Meep! No! Not more of it! Oh! See where we can put all these go fast tiles in. We no longer really need a lot of the radiative tiles because we can use the thermoelectric generator to do a similar task. So we can kind of get rid of some of that stuff. This is disgusting. Why is that there? All right, so up here I've had to resort to just putting bunker tiles up there. It's just gonna take a little while. I gotta deconstruct and rebuild all of this. Or just find a way to plug it into the rest of the grid. Don't know, but for right now, it's been utterly destroyed. Hydrogen's doing really good. Look at this thing go. Ooh, that thing's getting hurt from overheat damage. Uh-oh. Maybe that should be out of steel. All right, finally getting a lot of construction done over here. Come on, dupes, you can do it. Got a little fire pole going in here just to kind of help speed up the dupes. I think we'll convert this from a standard ladder into a plastic ladder at some point. And we're kind of going to have the helium extractor here, so we should have some propane down there. I think we can use that to cook. Oh, and what if we dig this stuff up right here? We should have those refined metals, so I can kind of get into the higher tier stuff. I think we can go ahead and start to make up a little bit of thermium down here. We do have the smallest amount of tungsten available, but we should have some niobium as well. Man, look at the pressures inside of here. Decent on oxygen, but look at that sour gas. 30, 50 kilograms. Wow. If we take a look at the liquid down here, we should see that that is, ooh, yes, 1,100 kilograms. All right, so the compressor's doing its thing. Matter of fact, you can see the water level here is starting to go down a little bit. So pretty soon we won't be on top of this asphalt tile anymore. Aha. Okay, dupes, let's get this done. Priority level 9. Okay, so I'm setting this one here to oxygen, this one to carbon dioxide. Ooh, what else do we have? That one's gonna be propane. This one, if it ever gets built, please, will be sour gas. You know what? We don't have enough stuff queued up already. Let's go ahead and try to replace all this stuff with plastic ladders while we're at it. Not just there, but everywhere, especially over here near the farms. Oh, not enough materials. Well, you'll just have to start making some more, game. I did automate you after all. And maybe, just maybe, for the sake of my eyeballs here, we're gonna cover this. Okay, don't have too much fun with that, dupes. All right, so I've hit save on this. I'm gonna let it run for a little bit while I go do some other things. Don't die, dupes. I'll be back soon. Ah, but before then, let's bring in another duplicate. Ooh, a night owl. All right, I'll take it. King Victorious. Welcome to the base, and thank you so much for being a Patreon supporter. All right, so we're back. Cycle 1151. I decided to switch out all these tanks down here with some gas pumps down here. That way we can really compress the amount of gas that I have in an area. There are some tanks that I could have used, like the hyperbaric gas reservoir here. However, that only contains 600 kilograms. I'm sure you could probably adjust the config, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to use the little compressor fan thing and see how that works. I think it'll be kind of cool. So this is the little arrangement I've come up here for super compressing gas. Yeah, I think it'll work out. The liquid down here is doing pretty good. We're up to 1.5 kilograms per cycle. Something just paused. Why did it pause? The mysteries. And it looks like we have a ton of asphalt tile over here. Look at that. Look at that asphalt. Meep, after you're done with that door, how about you come on over here? I want to see how fast you run. Dude, super productive. Look at him go. Actually, he's already traveling. Dude, are you kidding me? First off, Meep, you're getting so much done. Look at him go. Yep. Hey, that's not very productive, Meep. What are you doing? You keep sliding down and then going back up. What? All right, so this is normal speed here. You can see that. Dude, these tiles are so fast. I also put some tiles over here. Gotta make these dupes go fast. Let's see here. Put some other ones in here. I don't think I need these. We can actually just get rid of those. Yeah, just trying to speed up the dupes wherever possible. I could do it right here, although I'm currently using those as radiative tiles. You know what? I think I will do that. I'll get rid of this hydrogen generator here. I'll put in one that is a thermoelectric and actually replace this kind of radiative tile with the asphalt tiles. All right, the space farm looks quite a bit better now that I've covered up all of the spaghetti back there. Nice. But you'll need some dirt. Ooh, you probably should chip some of that over there. Okay, the nosh beans need dirt. These guys need slime. That's a little different. This one needs dirt and just water. So dirt and dirt. Hey, look at this. They actually built the whole shipping rail. Aha! Check this out. So if I say sweep only and allow manual use, I should be able to sweep from over here and actually just put it inside of this conveyor loader. Now, right now it's looking for filter stuff, so that's going to be filtration medium. Any of that can go through. Otherwise, it's just going to keep going. So that's in and out. And it looks like we have a couple of spots that have not been built yet. But once those are built, then yeah, I should be able to ship it all the way over there. Haha! The reason those have not been built is because they're unreachable. So there we go, and we should now be able to sweep up, put it right there in the loader, and after a little bit of a save, there we go. All right, so here we go. We are just about set up. Oh no, did I forget power? Ah, darn it, they don't have power. Hey, there we go. Now all of these are up and running. So we're kind of moving all of the gas out of there. Awesome. And kind of just wait till all of it clears out. Ooh, I think I have one more to connect. Crap. Oh no, I need to do that same thing with this one over here too. All right, so if I take a look at the gas overlay, you can see that I now have a complete vacuum right there in that area. So if we just go in here and we kind of snip this, we don't have to worry about it for now. And then I can say over here, I want to look for oxygen. Okay, then you can look for carbon dioxide. There we go, there's plenty of that. That will then pump into here, which then goes through a compressor, and we should be able to build up quite a bit of it right down here. The next most popular gas we have in this area, probably, I'm going to target this one to look at sour gas. There's a lot of that there. And then this pump here, that's going to look for chlorine. These 3 pumps on top have nothing to look for, so don't have to worry about that. Plus, if I bring in natural gas over here, we should be able to put helium out of this. We might end up with propane in the room. So I'm not 100% sure on that one. Let's go ahead and bring in a little bit of natural gas to see what happens. All right, so here comes a little bit of natural gas, and that will hit the helium extractor. I think I'm going to go ahead and say if this thing's above 550, then we'll let it run. That way I can bring in a little bit more natural gas to this area. This thing is currently within max gas pressure right here, so it will not run. So we kind of got to wait for this stuff to catch up. Gosh, these filtered gas pumps are awesome. Look at this. You just pick up the stuff that you want, and none of the stuff you don't. It's perfect. See, we got a little bit of chlorine down there now, plenty of sour gas, and a ton of carbon dioxide. The thing is, we do have a few zombie spores in there. They will die if you get the pressure high enough, so hopefully we can get rid of those. Otherwise, I should probably prepare for an outbreak and actually build up a really nice hospital. Oh, crap. What happened up here? No! Ethanol slickster? Jeez, what'd you do to the fish? You guys made such a mess. Stop freezing, game. Come on. No. No. Stop it. Oh, okay, we're good again. Uh-oh. That may have broken the game. I ran the helium extractor. And now the game is no longer running. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, well, we're still going. We're still going. Oh, how does it... What is going on with this game? Why does it pause like that? That's not good. Okay, but yes, we can see that a little bit of propane is leaking out of this. Because we need more gases. That's looking for chlorine. You're going to look for propane. I don't know if we're going to find propane. Oh, no! I don't know if I'm going to be able to run this machine. That's looking dangerous. Now we've got helium. Oh, I don't think so. Ooh, this is not working. I think I'm going to roll back to before I actually use the helium extractor. Okay, so now that I've played with it for a little while, I really do like the asphalt tiles. These things are fantastic. And you know what? I think it gives us a really good reason to actually run the oil refinery over kind of just converting it with heat. I think that adds something to the game. I like this mod. Pretty awesome. As far as the fan compressor mods, you know what? They are actually really quite useful. I mean, I knew they were going to be useful, but they do cost money in order to compress gases down. So I like that. And I like that there's many different options that you have here as far as high pressure fans, compressor fans, or just these standard fan blocks right there. Really neat and actually quite useful for kind of compressing certain areas and just moving gas around. This is not a very cheap way to super compressed gas, but you know what? For what I'm getting out of it, I think it actually works pretty good here. So I'm able to bring in all sorts of the nasty gases over here that are just mixed like crazy, and then work on filtering them out. Pretty awesome. I like it. So all in all, that's 2 great mods, and I think that makes for a great day. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little episode here of Oxygen Not Included. If this looks like the channel for you, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. As always, stay awesome, guys. Peace. Brothgar out.